We are going to be so productive to the point where we're going to be able to cook clean. We're going to be able to move our lives, furniture, and everything else. So let's go ahead and get started. In the previous video, I had a part one, and I was showing you different ways of how to do things, whether it be cooking, managing your day, all of that stuff. So what I got going so far is I got my food. I had butterflied my turkey. In the previous video, I showed you what it looked like. It was a ball at first, and I butterflied it, meaning I cut it in half, but I did not cut it all the way through, okay? And so then I have my other food going here. My rice and everything is done. Just need to stir it a little bit more. It's a little bit on the chunky side. That's how I kind of like mine, because I put turkey gravy on top. And so this way, the whole point of us making things ahead is to make sure that when everybody gets home, we have taken care of ourselves, we have taken care of the food. Now we can relax, we can enjoy. You can have your glass of wine, do whatever that you want. We got our sausage in here with our black-eyed peas. We got our turkey right here. And if you just need a tip of when you're cooking, hi Tommy. If you're needing a tip when you're cooking your food, you want to make sure that whatever meat that you're putting in, if it's, you want to be able to gauge what type of meat that you're cooking. So this is a big hunk of turkey, right? It's going to take a little bit more effort. I made sure that both of the sides got an opportunity to get brown. And I actually, when the pieces came out, it came in, like I said, this one big ball, and these little two small pieces that came out. So for the first part, I actually had these little pieces sitting on top, and then after that, I put them to the side once I flipped it over. And then again, you can cook this so many different ways. You can make this with spaghetti, make it with lasagna. You can use this as deli meat. There's so many different ways that you can do that with. You can cut and slice it, leave it for later. I mean, you could do a kebab. You could do all kind of stuff. Or you could stop right here and say, okay, this food is going to be for tomorrow. I'm going to put this on the side. Clearly, it's not done cooking now, so you are going to have to finish cooking it tomorrow. But once you finish cooking all of it, you'll be done. As you see, this side has only been on here for, I'll say, about 3-4 minutes. Hey, Farming with Luke. How are you? Okay, and then after that, you would just put the lid on, because right now we don't want any more of the water or oil or anything else to escape the pan. We want to make sure all of this stays together. So we want to keep as much of the seasoning and all of the juices inside of your turkey. You can treat this just like if this is your chicken, but I'm using this as turkey because I'm going to use the juices to put inside my other sides, such as, like I said, my rice and also my black-eyed peas. These are already done. They really don't need anything else. The smell is amazing, by the way. And then the herbs that I use are going to be Kinder's, lemon, butter, garlic. It does have salt in it for people who are very sensitive to salt. So if you want to feel like you try to get a different type of lemon pepper seasoning, what you can do is just get fresh cracked pepper, get a fresh lemon or lime. You can squeeze it on top and add your salt as you want, or no salt at all. And then I went and put the Italian seasoning. You can get this from the Dollar Tree. You can get this from Aldi. This is where I got my seasonings from, but I got this one from online. And then I put half water, and I put a little bit of vegetable oil. I typically cook with olive oil, but that's what we got going right now. This is what we got going. So like I said, we started over here. This has been on the stove for about 15 minutes. I cooked it on this side at first, and then I went ahead and flipped it over. Now, the most important part, when you are searing it, you want to make sure that as much water is escaping it. So at this point, you want to get the lid and cover it. You want to cover it because you want those juices to stay inside. If you're getting like dried out food all the time when you're cooking, it's because you're cooking with the lid off. It's just like anything else. If you don't want the air or heat and moisture to escape, you're going to have to put the lid on so that it won't go up. But if you got a barrier in there that's preventing it from going up, it's going to stay inside there. and it'll continue. That's why all the moisture is going out when I open it, right? But no moisture is leaving this pot as long as it's covered. So just a little tidbit there. Okay, so now that we got food basically that's going to be ready before my kids and everybody gets off, make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to hear more tips about cooking tips, about being productive, I got some clothes I'm going to start folding. I have some things that I want to start doing. And also, I might just want a glass of wine. Like, this is another way of being productive. Is this your 15 or 5 minutes to just take a break? Like, doesn't it feel good to just say, taking care of myself? Or, hey, I'm going to check that email that somebody's been bugging me for the past 10 minutes or an hour. You can go ahead and do that too. I want you just to relax. Take some time for you. This is important. And so we probably have, I would say, maybe about 10 more minutes on that turkey. And you could have got like a hammer and you could have made it really, really thin if you wanted to. I think it's kind of like a schnitzel when you're banging it really hard. But this is the thing. You don't have to do it like that because mine wouldn't fit in that big pan. That's why I didn't do that. So we can be way more productive by doing that. I was thinking about doing cornbread, but now I'm kind of like, that's going to take more time, right? I don't want to take more time. I was going to use the Martha White cornbread. I don't know if you can really see that. But the Martha White cornbread, that's what I was going to use. And it only calls for just a few little ingredients. You got an egg and milk. That's really it. But if you really want to be fancy, you can add corn, jalapeno peppers, bell peppers. You can add a little bit of cheese on top. Whatever that's going to give it a little bit of pizzazz. They even give you some ideas right here. Isn't that funny? Yeah. They did the exact... In fact, they're doing the exact thing that I just said that's in here. That's what they're doing. Goodness, where did that light come from? But yeah, that's it. Make it easy for you to do. Make your life easy by having everything planned out. This is where we're at, looking at the turkey. And I hope you like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.